So you're looking to spend that brand new $1,400 you got from Mr. President Biden, and then you're looking the most American way to spend that money. So today we're gonna make the stimulus PC build, all parts from Amazon.com. Let's dive right into it. Okay, so we just got our shipment from Amazon. These are trusted boxes with our PC parts. So I'm gonna go ahead and open these bad boys up and see what we're working with. All right guys, so the parts we picked, we have the ROG Strix B55 motherboard. We got a bunch of Noctua fans. I just wanted a really quiet computer. I didn't want my computer sounding like a giant starship when it turns on, so that was really important to me. So our next couple parts, it's gonna be the Ryzen 5800X right here. And some of you are gonna be online and be like, oh, but Mason, why did you get the 5600X? It's a better value. Let me tell you why, guys. I work on videos and I do it for a living. The 5600X is a great CPU, but what I need an 8-core CPU with doing like 4K workloads. And you're not gonna get a 5900X because all the nerds online who've scalped it. So that's where we are right here. Sabrent SSD Gen 4, 1 terabyte. Personally, I just wanted fast memory. I have an Xbox Series X, so I wanna make sure my memory's fast. Like I wanna work on projects, I don't wanna have any slowdowns. And then we got the Cooler Master right here. It's a great power supply, if you ask me. And then most of you guys are gonna be like, oh, but Mason, you are forgetting the GPU. Where is the GPU? Like Scoops, I'm gonna show you where I hid it. All right guys, I already had the RTX 2070 Super, and so it was no use to go buying a brand new graphics card, especially when everybody's scalping one right now. So I'm gonna currently be using the RTX 2070 Super for this build. So unless your daddy can buy you a graphics card, it's not gonna happen. So 2070 Super, here we go. Yeah, let's start this build. All right guys, so we're gonna start out with the motherboard right here. This is gonna be the main part of our computer build. And what a lot of people don't know is you can actually use the box to work on your motherboard with. So the anti-static, blah, 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 like the electricity scoops. Okay guys, so when you're placing the CPU, you wanna be really careful. You're gonna line it up where your gold triangle right here on your CPU, you wanna line it up with the other triangle right there. And if you do it right, your CPU drops in perfectly like that. And now that's the biggest step of building a computer. And all that other crap that you have to worry about is gonna be super easy. So let's move on to the next part. Okay, so our RAM sticks. These are gonna be the Oloy 3200 DDR4 RAM, I guess that. They're all RGB. And so when you're setting this up, you see these right here. You always want to run your RAM in dual channel. You're gonna know what dual channel is because it's gonna be these sticks right here. And when you're lining up, you want to make sure that your RAM stick fits in perfectly. So these are gonna be the two sticks. We're gonna run it in dual channel. You just want to make sure it fits, obviously. And right here, you're gonna pull this lever right back. Modern motherboards, you're not gonna be able to pull this part right back. That's okay. We're just gonna go ahead and put it in its slot. Make sure it's lined up when you're doing this. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop it in its slot. And the most important part is clickety clack. So this is gonna be the second part right here. We're gonna go ahead and get our fan ready. This right here is our Noctua thermal paste. Okay guys, so when you're putting on thermal paste on your CPU, you just want to put a little bit amount on. You only want to have about a pea-sized drop because it's going to dissipate and spread equally. So we just want to make sure we put just a little pea size. And we should be set right there. Should be perfectly fine. we're gonna go ahead and then screw down our fan like this. Oh, shnikes. Okay, so this is gonna be the second part of the build. Now, what I wanna do, if you see right here, before we put the motherboard in, I wanna switch out this fan right here and move it correctly right here. What we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and take this part off right here. This is the filtering, we'll just put it in here, put it on the spot. Now, I wanna move this one and put it right here while using the Noctua fan towards here, so there to be better airflow. What you're gonna do, you're gonna make sure that your motherboard is completely screwed in. Make sure all the holes are lined up perfectly, because if you don't, you're gonna be regretting it in the end, and it could cause damage to your motherboard. All right, guys, so now that we officially have all our stuff kind of plugged in, our pretty much our power switches and stuff like that, and our audio, what we want to do is install our power supplies. So we're gonna take the Cooler Master, because you know it's super cool, and we're gonna go ahead and install it right now. Okay, so the next step is we want to install our GPU right here. This is the RTX 2070 Super. Guys, so now that we have our RTX card plugged in, what we want to do is make sure all the power pins are plugged in completely. And then once you do that, you can go ahead and then start cleaning up your mess. You can start managing the wires. So I'm gonna do that for right now, and I'll see you guys back in a sec. Okay guys, so we're gonna do the moment of truth right now, and we're gonna see if it finally turns on. We got it to completely boot. Let's boot it into the BIOS. Boom, there we go. Everything is all set up. Now we just have to go over and change some of the profiles on here. So we'll be right back. So on the bright side, we got it to completely load up Windows, and now we're gonna be installing it right now. So cue the epic montage of the brand new computer. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I'm gonna go ahead and link all of the items below. So if you're interested in buying these items, you can go ahead and check that out. Now, if you haven't already, go ahead and leave a like, comment, and subscribe for the video. That way so we can release some more videos on the benchmarking of this brand new PC. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.